Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have wax empties for June to show you. I feel like this is going to take a long time, so please don't be mad if this is a long video. It's in a Bath & Body Works bag. I have a lot of like wax melt stuff to show, and I feel like this is going to take a really long time. So sit down and get comfortable, I guess. I will try not to spend too much time. I'll just tell you a little about each thing as I can, I'm hoping. Maybe this won't go as long. Maybe I need to be more optimistic. Alright, here we go. Sensationalist Blackberry Cider. I bought several of these that were 50 cents on clearance from Walmart. They smell like the violet sugar that everyone was saying smells very similar to, well, and myself included, said it smells similar to pink petal tea cake. This does not smell like pink petal tea cake, but this smells like a very close relative to that violet sugar. It's like violet sugar with blackberry in it. And at first I really liked it, but there's something about it that kind of is headache inducing for me, so I'm glad I used this one up, and I have a couple more of them, and it's just not, I don't know. I like it, but then at times I don't. I can't decide if I like it or not. I don't think I'll buy any more, because I have like 3 more maybe. I'm not really sure how many more I have, but that's enough. I used up this Hudson 43. This is from Joann Fabrics. Wax melt clamshell in French toast. This was really light, so I think I did 2, and then I think I added 1 because it was light, and then I think the next round I just did 3. It's a nice like bakery scent. It wasn't like very authentic French toast scent. I think I just spit when I said that. So not a repurchase for me. Alright, Hudson 43 Pink Champagne. This is like a champagne scent, very little throw. Very little throw, enough to fill a room, a bedroom, with kind of like a pink, fizzy, bubbly scent. Nothing that you couldn't get in like a fizzy pop, like vendor wax, like strawberry fizzy pop or some cherry fizzy pop or something like that. So not a repurchase for me, and those ones are probably stronger than that one was. Used up Smell Goods. This is, I did like a review and haul on an Etsy seller, and this is in the scent Vanilla Rose. This was the last one I think I had to use up. Just tossed it in the scent warmer in my kitchen. This one was not as strong as the first one, but I also wasn't really around it very much. It's like vanilla and rose, but there's like a strong perfumey soapiness to it that is kind of headache inducing, so I'm not a huge fan of that. I have a candle, a root candle. This is in Sugared Fig. This is like almost completely cleaned out. It's a little foggy, but this did not burn well for me at all. I could not get it to, it was like a, kind of like a berry purple color. You can look at my haul and see what the color of the candle was. But it would tunnel, and it wouldn't completely evenly pool out on the top. So I just said, screw it. I'm going to put it on my candle warmer. I put it on a candle warmer, and then once it melted, I poured it into like my wax melts, and I melted it, and it lasted so long. It was ridiculous. For like this small of a candle, that scent lasted forever. It was super strong, like really strong throw. It did phenomenally, and it smelled really good. It didn't smell like sugared fig. It honestly just smelled like black tea to me, like a sweetened black tea, and it smelled really nice for people who like tea scents. I would recommend this. I wouldn't recommend it to burn though. I would buy this like in this amount, this size or whatever, which was like, I'm sure this was like $7 and like 50% off. It was pretty cheap. I would buy it to melt for sure. I really liked it. I don't think I'll repurchase it because Root has really expensive shipping, but I did like it. Okay, I have a Colonial Candle Paris Raspberry Macaroon. I didn't use this whole thing up. There were just a couple cubes in here that were sent in a swap, and I did really like this. On melting it. It's, on cold, it has kind of like a artificially weird, I don't know if it's just like a colonial candle, their wax formula scent, but it's kind of like a, artificially weird caramel scent, but melting it smelled really nice. If you can get your hands on it, I would recommend trying it because it's a unique scent. I have a Candles by Victoria scent shot in Marshmallow Campfire. I put a 1 on there and circled it because I tried to rate some of these. I didn't think I was going to be able to remember how each one performed, so I wanted to rate it. Marshmallow Campfire did terribly in my centerpiece. It did not work at all in my centerpiece. I had to put it in my Glade warmer in the bathroom, and even there, it was not anything exciting. It didn't smell like a campfire marshmallow. It was just like a weird creamy marshmallow type scent, but not really marshmallow. Almost like just vanilla. I don't know. This isn't one that I would recommend, although I love Candles by Victoria. This is not a scent I would recommend. It was just really, really, really light. Okay, I have a Yankee Candle Tarte in White Gardenia. This was upstairs in my kitchen. It did okay just in the kitchen, not a huge throw. It's a nice scent. I mean, you either like gardenia or you don't. And I like it, but, you know, whatever. I have a Sandy's Melt in Watermelon Punch. Here's what I thought of it. I thought it was a 3, and I wrote okay. So it was just okay. And it had, for as far as like a strength or a throw goes, about a 3. It's just like a candy watermelon, like fruit punch scent. Nothing that I would like go crazy for. I have Root Legacy Wild Strawberry. This was a votive. I used the whole thing. Very little throw. The scent is kind of like an artificial strawberries and cream scent. Nothing exciting. Don't waste your time on these. I've noticed these votives are not, they don't do well. I've used them in several different warmers and they just don't do well. Okay, in this Ziploc I had Swan Creek Hibiscus Green Tea tarts. And I took a couple. I gave the rest to my mom. I liked this. This was good. It wasn't like a huge, strong, enormous throw, but this was a nice scent. It didn't smell like green tea to me as much as like a fresh, zesty, like herbal scent. But this is like a pretty universally pleasing scent, I think. So if you're like interested in trying a Swan Creek melt, I do recommend the hibiscus green tea. Just know it's not going to be like a super, super strong one. I have a Front Porch Grubby Tart in Cotton Candy. And this did not smell like cotton candy. This didn't smell like cotton candy. This didn't really smell like anything. I didn't rate it. I don't know why I didn't rate it. There was nothing exciting about it. Not one I'd recommend. I have an Ava's Country Cupboard. This was a sample I got, and it was in the Santini's Bakery. I roll it on here, and I can even remember now. It smells like brown sugar and fig body care from Bath & Body Works, so I did like it. It was a 3 as far as like scent throw goes, but it was a nice scent. I burned it in, or melted it in my bedroom, and it smelled pretty good. It was like a nice brown sugar and fig scent, so if you like that, you would like this Teeny's Bakery scent. Even though it's supposed to be a bakery scent, it was like, I mean, I guess brown sugar and fig, but you wouldn't think of that. You'd think it would be like bakery, baked bread, cinnamon, and, you know, that kind of thing. But, yeah, that was nice. Nice to try. Because I don't think that would be a scent that I would buy. Just, like, on my own. Okay, I used up a Goose Creek, what would you call this? Because it's kind of like a clamshell. It was in Confetti Cake. I like it. People say it smells like Fruity Pebbles. It smells like Fruit Loops to me. It's not Fruity Pebbles. It smells like Fruit Loops. Like Fruit Loops cereal. I eat Fruit Loops quite often, so I feel like I know the difference between Fruit Loops and Fruity Pebbles. And Fruit Loops all the way. I vote Fruit Loops. Not extremely strong. I had to use three cubes, and then the second time around I used another 3 cubes just to get like a decently strong throw. I heard that this one was kind of on the weaker end, so I didn't even bother going with like 1. I thought it was better than like stronger than I expected it to be, because I expected it to have like no scent whatsoever. So for those complaints, no. If you want like a Fruit Loop scent, give it a shot. Although there's a lot of vendors that do Fruit Loop scents, and they're pretty less expensive maybe. I'm not really sure. Okay, DW Home Paradise Escape. Now, this, let's see. Last month I had, what was the other one that I had? A hibiscus something. And that one I think that one was strong, but it burned terribly. And this one burned well, but it had no scent. No scent throw. This one burned very well. No scent throw. Pooled evenly, quickly, no issues. Phenomenally burned candle. Maybe a little bit of sooting. I can't tell if that's soot or if that's just like how the glass looks, a little bit darker, like an ombre type thing on the top. But this was a really nice, like, fresh scent. What the heck was that other one? Was it like kiwi something? I can't remember. It was really strong, but it like burned like crap. And then this one burned beautifully, but it had very little scent. If you want a nice burning candle, like a well burning candle, and you want like a lighter throw, this would be a good one. So I do recommend this. Like I said, did pretty well. I have a Yankee candle in Vineyard. It's like, oh, I can't go into too much detail about this, but this was like this was my worst candle experience I have ever had. I could not, for the life of me, get this to pool out. Foiled it like crazy. I tried pouring out wax. I tried, you know, like trimming the wicks. I tried not trimming the wicks. I could not get this thing to work. I eventually, I tried like scooping the wax from the outside and like pushing it in toward the middle. Wax surgery all the way on this thing, and it did not help. I ended up pouring this into wax tarts not wax tarts, my wax melters, just to like use up the scent and see if it worked better there, and it did a little bit. And then I eventually put this on my candle warmer, and that is where it thrived. This thing sat on my candle warmer for probably like a week, and it still had scent. It completely changed the scent. Smelling this, I don't want black on my nose. Smelling this now, it smells like, okay, it doesn't smell like a Vineyard, first of all. This is like a grape jelly bean scent, just grape jelly beans. But when this melted on my candle warmer, it smelled like a nice tanning scent. Like, it was super weird because I would put it on, I'd go upstairs and like do things around my house, and I'd come back and I'm like, oh, I had a few things going. And I'm like, oh, it smells like tanning in here. Like, it smells like copper tone, like sunscreen, like suntan, like the candle suntan, or poolside from Bath & Body Works that we love. I couldn't figure out what it was. It was this. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like it shears out to become a different scent, or I'm not really sure. It sounds as crazy as, yeah. I can't even, there's no words. It smelled like tanning, I swear to you. It smelled really, like if you smelled it, you'd be like, oh yeah, it totally does smell like tanning. But burning as a candle, no, grape. It was really weird how it changed. No more words about that. Okay, I used up a Goose Creek watermelon patch. This was nice. I liked it. Smells different on cold than it does warm. It's like a it's like a fresh watermelon with grass. I mean, it does have that kind of grassy scent. Not very much. It's more of like the watermelon than the grass to me. But it's not one I think I will buy more of. Alright, a votive from Root in pomegranate and lime. This was my most successful Root votive. It was in the kitchen and it was like actually decent. A nice like fresh pomegranate and lime. It was pretty simple. It was just those two scents. It was nice. Not one I would repurchase though. I have a Sandy's Melt and Satin Sheets. This is just like a laundry scent. I voted it a 3 because it did well, but nothing to like blow me away. I had it in my centerpiece in my bedroom. Okay. I have a few front porch things to get through. I have Peach Tea, which wasn't super strong, but it was a nice scent. I didn't write anything about it on there. I think I have like one more of those. And then I had a free mystery tart. I just wrote what scent it was because I didn't want you to think I wasn't like melting stuff. I'm trying to melt stuff, but I didn't know what this was, so I just thought it smelled like lemon and lavender, and that's exactly what I wrote on there. Lemon and lavender. I have an orange sherbet bubble gum. I really liked this. This is one I would recommend and repurchase. See that? Orange sherbet bubble gum. It smells like orange sherbet. and bubblegum. It was nice. It smelled good. I wanted it to last forever. Like when I'm melting something, because I have so many scents, to me, when I get a scent that I'm like really enjoying and I don't want it to end, that's when I know it's worth keeping. Because well, a lot of the time I'm like, okay, on to the next one. But that one I was like, oh man, that smells so good, and I was really enjoying melting it. So I know that one is going to be a repurchase for me. Then I have Serendipity Pink Sugar Cookie Marshmallows. That's a really long name. And I wrote that it was a little sugary, but mostly like a cinnamon sugar cookie. It didn't smell like Serendipity Pink Sugar Cookie Marshmallows. Like, I wrote that it was a 3 or a 4. Like a 3 to 4 as far as scent throw goes. I believe this was in my bathroom. But yeah, it was like a sugar cookie scent. Not how you would think Serendipity Pink Sugar Cookie Marshmallows would smell. Then I have a blueberry cheesecake. I have like my fear of blueberry ever since I had the stomach flu and the blueberry thing that, yeah, I don't know. I've been staying away from blueberry scents, but I forced myself to get through this to try and like get over the hump of not liking blueberry scents for a while. This was a 4. I wrote no blueberry cheesecake, and it smelled like a cinnamon spicy scent, which is really strange because it's called blueberry cheesecake and it did not smell anything like blueberry cheesecake at all to me. I almost thought like maybe it got packaged wrong because it was like a spicy cinnamon scent, like red hot cinnamon. It was really weird. I don't know how to explain that one, but it was strong, so it was a 4. Okay, Mountain Larkspur Root Legacy Votive men's shower gel type scent. Pretty weak. Had it in my bedroom. Not a repurchase for me. Sensational Sun Showers. I got this from my friend Lisa from Canada. This one and this Ambiessence Bluebells and Baby's Breath. Sun Showers, I gave a 5. I really liked it. So I highly recommend that scent. I can't remember if this one smelled like the epitome of spring, I think, to me. And then this Bluebells and Baby's Breath, I gave a 4. And I really liked this one too. This was really nice too. So, yes, Bluebells and Baby's Breath. And then I have an iced lemon pound cake clamshell. Most people said that this smelled disgusting. I thought this smelled fine. I didn't smell anything bad about it. I just got through it and I was done with it. And I'm kind of a little bit over lemon scents right now, so it's not like an immediate repurchase, but if they come back with it next year or like, you know, a lemon scent similar, I would probably repurchase it. And then I have Candles by Victoria peanut butter cookies scent shot. This did not smell anything like peanut butter. Nothing like peanut butter. This smells like just baking, like cinnamon sugar baking, like cinnamon sugar, a cinnamon sugar cookie or something like that. No peanut butter. Don't expect peanut butter from this. It did smell good. Average to low on the throw, but not peanut butter at all. It was like a cinnamon sugar baking scent. And not a repurchase for me. I have Sandy's Melts and Banana Cream Pie. Loved it, loved it, loved it. I love banana cream pie. Not much more to say about it. I love banana cream pie. I love banana scents. Yum! Candy banana. So good. I recommend that. I recommend anything banana because I love banana. This is Mango Papaya Splash in Graham and Kay's Melts. This was pretty weak. Nothing too exciting. Not something I'd recommend. It was kind of like a weird artificially like peachy scent. Maybe it was the papaya that I didn't like about it. Okay. This is all that's left, guys, I swear. Campfire Treat, Old Tart, didn't have any throw. I love the scent, but it didn't have any throw. It was really weak. I bought a bunch of the SAS, so I would totally repurchase that. Lavender Vanilla from Root Legacy Votive. This had no scent whatsoever. I do not recommend this. I love Lavender Vanilla in, you know, other brands, but not from Root. I'm having a hard time with the Votives from Root. They're not treating me well. I have a sample Ava's Country Cupboard. This was strawberry rhubarb birthday cake. I gave this a 2 to a 3 because it wasn't very strong. It did smell good, but it wasn't very strong. It was like a soury tart strawberry scent with like a little bit of bakery. Ava's Country Cupboard. This is my last sample. This is in key lime pie. I gave this a 5 because I love key lime pie and it smelled really good and it was decently strong. So key lime pie all the way. And then my last one. This is Sandy's Melts. This is in cherry slush. I don't know what I wrote. I wrote 2 and then I wrote the word strong and then wrote didn't like. I just remember this being like an artificially cherry scent. I don't know why I gave it a 2 but then wrote strong. That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't recommend it because it smells artificial. That's it, guys. That's everything I used up for the month of June. Yeah, June. Comment down below if you have any questions. Thumbs up this video if you like these Empties videos, and subscribe if you haven't. I will see you in my next video, and have a safe holiday. Happy 4th of July, or any other holiday that you're celebrating in the next few days, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.